Good morning, students. Today we are going to see about substitution, solving linear equations by substitution method. This is exercise number 3.11. Okay, already we have completed 3.9. 3.10 it is a graph. Okay, so it is better to we can learn in after the school reopens. Okay, so no need to bother about that exercise. Okay, 3.10 we will continue later. Okay, so today we are uh, learning about solving linear equations by substitution method. Okay, totally we have three methods. Okay, for solving linear equations we have three methods, that is first one substitution method, and second one elimination method, and third one cross multiplication method. Okay, so today we are going to see about the first method. Okay, substitution method. So what is that substitution method? The substitution method is we have two linear equations. Okay, in that we are substituting the value of one variable in terms of other variable. Okay, we are substituting the value of one variable in terms of other variable, that is called substitution method. ஒரு variable இன்னொரு variable நம்ம convert பண்ணி அதை கொண்டு வந்து என்ன பண்ணுவோம், equationsல apply பண்ணுவோம். ஓகேவா, that is our substitution method. Okay, so எப்படி sums போடுறதுங்கிறத பார்க்கலாம். Okay, exercise 3.11 question number 1. Okay, solve using the method of substitution. The question is in first question, first subdivision. Okay, 2x minus 3y is equal to 7 and 5x plus y is equal to 9. Okay, so we are going to convert here we have two variables. No, we are going to change it into one variable. Okay va, so அதை எப்படி மாத்தலாம் அப்படினா first என்ன பண்ணிக்கிறோம், we should choose any one equation. In that we are going to choose any one variable. First ஏதாவது ஒரு equation choose பண்ணுங்க, then அதுல ஏதாவது ஒரு variable choose பண்ணுங்க. எப்படி choose பண்ணா ஈஸியா இருக்கும் அப்படினா, for example I am taking equation number 2, 5x plus y is equal to 9. I can choose the variable y because in this y we don't have a coefficients. Okay, so it is better to solve easy. Okay, so I can take it the second equation. Equation number 2 is 5x plus y is equal to 9. Okay, in that I am choosing y variable, so that is equal to 9 minus 5x. Okay, you should take it, this is equation number 3. Okay, now we are getting y. Okay, this y value you are going to apply in equation number 1. Okay, so what do you get in equation number 1? 2x minus 3y. Equation number 1 implies 2x minus 3y is equal to 7. In this equation you are going to apply that y value. Okay, what is that y value? 2x minus 3, y is equal to 9 minus 5x. Okay, that is equal to 7. Okay, now this equation it's changed into one variable. Okay, then only we can find the values of the variable. That is easy. Okay, so you can multiply 2x minus 3 9s are 27 then minus into minus plus, okay, 3 5s are 15x is equal to 7, okay. Then next one, 2x plus 15x, if you add you will get 17x, okay. 17x is equal to, here 7, this minus 27, it's moves to right hand side, means it's converted into plus, okay. So plus 27, so plus 27 plus 7 you will get 34, this is equal to 17x, okay. We want to find the value of x, so x is equal to 34 divided by 17. If you will divide, you will get x is equal to 2. So the x value is 2, okay. So already we found y, no, in this equation number 3. Equation number 3 is y is equal to 9 minus 5x, okay. So equation number 3 implies y is equal to 9 minus 5x, okay. 9 minus 5x. Already we found x value. You are going to apply x value in this equation. So 9 minus 5 into 2. So what do you get? 9 minus 5 2s are 10. So you will get 9 minus 10 is nothing but minus 1. Okay. So the y value is minus 1. Therefore y is equal to minus 1. Okay. Therefore the value of x is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 1. Okay. Your first question, first subdivision over. Okay. Then next question. Second question. Question number 1, second subdivision. Okay. The question is 1.5 x plus 0.1 y is equal to 6.2. Then second equation, 3x minus 0.4 y is equal to 11.2. Okay. In the previous problem, the coefficient of x and y have a whole number. Okay. So directly we can solve by substitution method. But in this problem, we have a decimal numbers. Okay. So if you are doing like this, means it is very difficult. Okay. So what we have to do? We should change into whole number. Okay. Here all the decimal numbers must be one decimal number. Okay. So what we have to do? We should multiply by 10. Okay. Multiply by 10. So what do you get? 1.5 into 10. So what do you get? 15x plus 0.1 into 10, you will get 1. 1 into y, that is equal to 6.2 into 10, you will get 62. Consider this is equation number 1. Okay. Then second equation, 3 into 10, you will get 30. Okay. 3 into 10, 30x. Then minus 0.4 into 10, you will get 4. So 4y is equal to 11.2 into 10, that is 112. This is equation number 2. Okay. Already I told you, after you are getting the two equations, you should choose any one equation. In that equation, you can choose any one variable. Okay. What type of equation you want to choose? Already I told you, where you have a no coefficients. Okay. In first equation, for y there is no coefficients. Okay. So I can take that equation. So the first equation is, I can take first equation. So y is equal to 62 minus 15x. This 15x comes right hand side, it will become negative. Okay. So y is equal to 62 minus 15x. Okay. Then you are going to apply this y value in equation number 2. First equation choose பண்ணா அதுல இருந்து ஒரு variable ஓட values கண்டுபிடிச்சு அத another equationல substitute பண்ணனும். Okay. So you can substitute in second equation. What is our second equation? 30x minus 4y. Y value is what? 62 minus 15x is equal to 112. Okay. So now you should multiply with 4. Okay. So what do you get? 30x minus 4 into 62. 4 into 6. Sorry. Here the equation is okay. So 4 into 62. 4 2s are 8. 4 6 are 24. Okay. Then minus 4 into 15. Minus into minus plus. So 4 into 15 60x. Okay. That is equal to 112. Okay. So what do you get? 30x plus 60x. If you add, you will get 90x. That is equal to 112 plus 248. Okay. 248. So 90x is equal to, if you add, what do you get? 8 plus 2, 10, balance 1, 4 plus 1, 5, 5 plus 1, 6, then 2 plus 1, 3. Okay. So x is equal to 360 divided by 90. Okay. So if we cancel, you will get 4. Okay. So 4 times. So therefore x is equal to 4. Okay. Then y value. Already we found y now. That is y is equal to 62 minus 15x. Okay. In this you can substitute. Y is equal to 62 minus 15x. Okay. So that is equal to 62 minus 15 into x is equal to 4. So what do you get? 62 minus 4 into 15, you will get 60. Therefore 62 minus 60, you will get y is equal to 2. Okay. This is the value of, therefore the value of x, therefore the value of x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 2. Okay. Then next, third subdivision. 10% of x plus 20% of y is equal to 24. Okay. So the question is given in the percentage. Okay. So first you should convert into the usual form. Percentage is nothing but out of 100. So what you have to do? 10 by 100. Of means multiplication. The word denotes of, its multiplication. So into x plus 20 by 100 into y is equal to 24. Okay. So if we cancel this number, you will get here, you will get 10, then here you will get 5. So what do you get? Here x by 10 plus y by 5 is equal to 24. Okay. So here we have a denominator. So what we have to do? We should write here we have a denominators. You want to cancel that denominator. So what we have to do? If you are taking LCM for 10 and 5, you will get 10. So you can multiply by 10. Okay. What do you get? 10x by 10 plus 10y by 5 is equal to 10 into 24. Okay. So 10 cancel. Here 2 times. Okay. So what do you get? X plus 2y is equal to 240. Okay, this is our first equation. Okay, then the second equation already it is in the usual form, so no problem, you can take it as 3x minus y is equal to 20. This is equation number 2. Okay, in this two equations we are going to choose any one of the equation. Okay, so what equation I can choose? First equation you can choose, no? So equation number 1 implies x is equal to 240 minus 2y. This plus 2y becomes right hand side becomes negative. Okay, so this is x value. Okay, this x value you are going to substitute in equation number 2. So what do you get? 3 x is equal to 240 minus 2y, that is equal to sorry, 3x minus y, no, 3x is equal to 240 minus 2y, then minus y, it becomes is equal to 20. Okay, so now you can multiply. Okay, so what do you get? 3 into 240. Okay, 3 into 0 0, 3 4s are 12, balance 1, then 3 2s are 6, 6 plus 1 7, 720 minus 6y, then minus y is equal to 20. Okay, here the both y's, 2y is also negative, so you can add it. Okay, 720 minus 6y minus y, you will get 7y is equal to 20. Okay, then minus 7y you can take it you can bring it to next side. Okay, so 720, this 20 comes this side, it will becomes negative, so this is equal to plus 7y. So 720 minus 20, you will get 700, that is equal to 7y. Okay, therefore y is equal to 700 by 7. Okay, so if you cancel, you will get 100. Therefore y is equal to 100. This y value we are going to apply in x. Okay, x is equal to 240 minus 2y. X is equal to, substitute y value in equation number 3. Okay, what is equation number 3? That is this one. Okay, you give a name, number. So what is that? X is equal to 240 minus 2y. X is equal to 240 minus 2y. So what is that? X is equal to 240 minus 2 into y is equal to 100. So if you multiply, you will get 200. So 240 minus 200, that is equal to 40. Okay, so therefore x is equal to 40. Therefore the value of x is equal to 40 and y is equal to 100. Okay, then next question, fourth subdivision. In this first question, each 4 subdivisions also different model. Okay, so you can do it carefully. The question is root 2x minus root 3y is equal to 1. Okay, this is equation number 1. Then second equation is root 3x minus root 8y is equal to 0. This is equation number 2. In this equation, we can choose any one equation. Okay, we can choose first equation. What is that? Root 2x minus root 3y is equal to 1. Okay, in this you can choose root x or root y. You can choose x or y, any values. Okay, so x root 2 x is equal to 1 plus root 3 y. 1 plus root 3 y. So we need x value. So x is equal to 1 plus root 3 y divided by root 2. Okay, this is our x value. Okay, you can take it as equation number 3. So we choose first equation now. So we can now we can take it second equation. Okay, the second equation is root 3 x minus root 8 y is equal to 0. In this you are going to apply x value. Okay, so that is root 3 x is equal to 1 plus root 3 y by root 2. Okay, then minus root 8 y, that is equal to 0. Okay, so here we have a denominator root 2. So we want to cancel that. So what we have to do? We should multiply with root 2. Okay, so what do you get? Root 2 into root 3, 1 plus root 3y by root 2 into minus root 2 into root 8 y is equal to 0. Okay, this root 2 and root 2 is cancelled. Okay, so what do you get remaining? Root 3 into 1 plus root 3y minus root 8 is nothing but root of 2 into 2 into 2. Okay, so already we are multiplied with 1 root 2. Okay, so that means root 8 into root 2, you will get root of 4 2 terms. Okay, so that means for each 2 terms you can take it 1 term outside. So what do you get? 2 2s are 4. So root 8 into 2, root 8 into root 2 is equal to 4. So you will get here 4y is equal to 0. Okay, so what do you get next? You can multiply. So root 3 into 1, root 3 plus root 3 into root 3. If you have a same value in the two roots, means if you multiply you will get the number, same number. Okay, root 3 into root 3 you will get 3. So 3y minus 4y is equal to 0. So root 3y minus 4y is nothing but minus y is equal to 0. So this minus y take it to next side. That means you will get root 3 is equal to plus y. So y value is root 3. Okay. So next what we have to do? This y value, substitute y value in equation number 3. Okay. So what is our equation number 3? 1 plus root 3y by root 2. X is equal to 1 plus root 3y by root 2. Okay. So what is our y? Y is equal to root 3. So you can substitute here. Okay. What do you get? 1 plus root 3, that y value also root 3. Okay. Divided by root 2. That means 1 plus root 3 into root 3 you will get 3. Okay. By root 2. Therefore 4 by root 2. 4 by root 2. That 4 is equal to, it can be written as 2 into 2 by root 2. Okay. So we know that 2 is nothing but root 2 into root 2. Okay. So if you cancel this root 2, you will get one more root 2. So that is equal to 2 into root 2 is nothing but 2 is already, we know that root 2 into root 2, that means root 2 into root 2 means root 2 into root 2 into root 2. because this 2 is equal to root 2 into root 2. So what do you get? 3 root 2. Root 2 into root 2 into root 2 means you will get root 8. Therefore, x is equal to root 8. Therefore, the value of x is equal to root 8 and y is equal to root 3. Okay. Then next problem, question number 2. In first question we are using only the direct equations, but in second and third question the question is given in the format of word problem. Okay, so from that we are going to change the equation. Okay, so read the question carefully, then only you can write the equation properly. Okay, Raman's age is 3 times the sum of the ages of his two sons. ராமனோட ஏஜ் அந்த அவங்களோட ரெண்டு சன்னோட ஏஜஸ் ஆட் பண்ணா வர மாதிரி 3 times தான் 3 மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணிக்கணும். ஓகே, ஆஃப்டர் 5 years his age will be twice the sum of the ages of two sons. 5 வருஷத்துக்கு அப்புறமா அவங்களோட ஏஜ் எப்படி இருக்கும், அந்த சம் ஆஃப் த சன்னோட ஏஜஸ் ஆட் பண்ணா வர ஆன்சர்ஸ் மாதிரி ட்வைஸ்னா 2 ஆல மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணணும். ஓகேவா, அப்படின்னா இந்த கண்டிஷனை சாட்டிஸ்ஃபை பண்ணுச்சுன்னா ஏஜ் ஆஃப் ராமன் என்ன, ராமனோட ஏஜ் என்னங்கறத நம்ம ஃபைண்ட் அவுட் பண்ணணும். ஓகேவா, இதுல என்ன நம்ம ஃபைண்ட் அவுட் கவனிக்கணும் அப்படின்னா, இந்த இடத்துல நம்ம சன்னோட ஏஜ் 2 பேர் இருக்காங்க இல்லையா, அந்த 2 பேருக்கு தனித்தனியா வேரியபிள் எடுக்க வேண்டாம். ஏன்னா நமக்கு இங்க கொடுக்குற கண்டிஷன்ஸ் ஃபுல்லாவே என்ன பண்ணிருக்காங்க, சம் ஆஃப் த ஏஜஸ் தான் மென்ஷன் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. சோ அங்க வந்து நீ 2 சன்னுக்கு 2 வேரியபிள் எடுக்க வேண்டாம், ஒரே வேரியபிளா எடுத்தாலே போதும். ஓகேவா, சோ the second question is, let Raman's age be x years. Okay, then sum of the ages of two sons. Sum of the ages of two sons be y years. Okay, so according to the condition, என்ன சொல்லிருக்காங்க கண்டிஷன்ல, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கண்டிஷன் ராமனோட ஏஜ் 3 times the sum of the ages. அப்ப என்ன பண்ணலாம், ராமனோட ஏஜ் நம்ம x எடுத்துக்கோம். So you can take it as x is equal to the sum of the two sons age is y. So 3 times means you can take it as 3y. This is equation number 1. Okay, then another condition, after 5 years. So after 5 years means you should add plus 5 with x. Okay va, so after 5 years means you should add x plus 5 is equal to, we know that it is sum of the ages of two sons. Okay, ஒரு சன்னுக்கு அப்ப ஏஜ் 5 ஆட் ஆகும், இன்னொரு சன்னுக்கு 5 ஆட் ஆகும். அப்ப டோட்டலா சன்ஸோட ஏஜ்ல 10 ஆட் ஆகும். ஓகேவா, நம்ம இந்த இடத்துல மிஸ்டேக்ஸ் பண்ணுவீங்க, நீங்க இது நல்லா கவனிச்சுக்கோ. இந்த இடத்துல x ஃபாதரோட ஏஜ் பண்ணும்போது only one person, so you are going to add only 5. But here two sons. Okay, two sons means for each should be 5 should be added. Okay, that means y plus 10 you can take it. Okay, so twice means 2, so 2 into y plus 10. Okay, if you solve, what do you get? X plus 5 is equal to 2y plus 20. Okay, so from this x is equal to 2y plus 20 minus 5. Okay, so what do you get? X is equal to 2y plus 15. Okay, this is equation number 2. See this equation number 1 also, x is equal to 3y, and equation number 2 also x is equal to 2y plus 15. The left hand sides are equal. Okay, that means the right hand side also equal. So from 1 and 2, we get, what is the right hand side of first equation? 3y now. So you can take it as 3y. Then here in second equation 2y plus 15. Okay, we are going to find the y value. So 3y minus 2y is equal to 15. Okay, 3y minus 2y is nothing but y. So y is equal to 15. What is that y? Sum of the two sums age. But in the question they are asking Raman's age. Okay, therefore Raman's age we can choose any one equation because both also x. Okay, Raman's age x is equal to 3y. Okay, so 3y, therefore x is equal to 3 into y value is 15. Therefore x is equal to 3 into 15, you will get 45. Okay, therefore Raman's age is equal to 45 years. Okay, you should not write simply 45. This is age, so you should mention the years also. Okay, then last question in this exercise. The middle digit of a number between 100 and 1000 is 0. We know that the numbers between 100 and 1000, so it is a compulsory, it is a 3-digit number. Okay va? So 100 ku 1000 ku edaila appadina kandipa enna irukum 101 to 919. So it is a 3-digit number. Okay, in that the number middle digit is 0. Middle digit is 0 and the sum of the other digits is 13. The first digit ayum last digit add panna enna varudhu sollirukanga 13 varudhu sollirukanga. If the digits are reversed and the digits are மாத்தி போட்டோம் அப்படினா the number so formed exceeds the original number by 495. அப்படினா என்ன மீனிங்? இப்போ first number இருக்கிறதுல last numberையும் last number இருக்கிறதுல first numberையும் எடுத்து மாத்தணும் அப்படினா நம்மளோட original number இருக்கும் இல்லையா, அதை விட இப்போ இடம் மாத்துனதுக்கு அப்புறம் கிடைக்கிற நம்பர் எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? அதிகமா இருக்கா? exceedsனா அதிகமா. So 495 அதிகமா இருக்கு. அப்ப நம்ம first வச்சிருந்த அந்த original number என்னங்கறத find out பண்ணனும். ஓகேவா? So what we have to do? Let the unit digit be y. Unit digit y ன்னு எடுத்துக்கிறோம். Then and the hundreds digit be x. ஓகேவா? hundreds digit x ன்னு எடுத்துக்கிறோம். அப்ப அந்த middle digit என்னன்னு சொல்லிருக்காங்க? 0 ன்னு சொல்லிருக்காங்க. ஓகேவா? Therefore the original number என்ன ஃபார்ம்ல இருக்கு? யூனிட் டிஜிட் y, hundreds place வந்து x. சோ அப்ப x 0 y ங்கற ஃபார்மேட்ல இருக்கும். சோ இத எப்படி எழுதலாம் ஜெனரலா? x பிளேஸ்ல 100 பிளேஸ்ல x இருக்குறதுனால 100x plus y ன்னு எழுதிக்கலாம். ஓகேவா? இது நம்ம ஆன்சர்ஸ் லாஸ்ட்ல ஃபைண்ட் அவுட் பண்றதுக்கு யூஸ் ஆகும். நம்ம இப்போ இங்க சம்ஸ் பார்க்கலாம். கண்டிஷன்ஸ் என்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்கன்னு பார்க்கலாம். சோ according to the conditions, क्वेश्चनல என்ன கண்டிஷன்ஸ் கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? According to the condition, the question is what the sum of the other digits. Other digit is here x and y. So the sum of the other digits, sum means addition. So x plus y is equal to 13. Okay, this is the first condition. Then another condition is what? If the digits are reversed. அப்படினா என்ன மீனிங்? x இருக்கிறதுல y யும் y இருக்கிறதுல x ம் மாறிடுது. ஓகேவா? அப்படி மாறுனுச்சு அப்படினா நம்மளோட அந்த நம்பர் எப்படி இருக்கும்? 100y plus x ன்னு வந்துருமா? ஏன்னா நம்மளோட இதுல என்ன பண்ணிருக்கோம்? நம்ம அங்க 100x plus y ன்னு எடுத்துப்போம். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நம்பர்ஸ்ல 100x plus y ன்னு எடுத்துப்போம். அந்த ஒரிஜினல் நம்பர் பிளேஸ் இன்டர்சேஞ்ச் ஆகுது. பிளேஸ் இன்டர்சேஞ்ச் ஆகும்போது x இருக்கிற இடத்துல y, y இருக்கிற இடத்துல x சேஞ்ச் ஆயிடுது. அப்ப 100y plus x that is equal to அந்த இப்ப ரிவர்ஸ் ஆனதுக்கு அப்புறம் அந்த நம்பர் எப்படி இருக்கும்? ஒரிஜினல் நம்பரை விட 100x plus y இதான் ஒரிஜினல் நம்பர். ஓகே, அதை விட எவ்வளவு அதிகமா இருக்கு? 495 அதிகமா இருக்கு. So exceedsனா இப்ப அதிகம்னு அர்த்தம். So you can use the addition symbol. Okay, then now we can use that conditions. Okay, 100y, this plus y becomes this side it will become negative. Okay, then plus x minus 100x that is equal to 495. Okay, so 100y minus y you will get 99y, then minus 99x is equal to 495. Each number is a multiples of 99, so you can divide it by 99. So what do you get? Y minus x is equal to 495 divided by 99 means you will get 5 times. Okay, so 5. So from this you can find y value. So y is equal to what? 5 plus x. This is equation number 2. Already we can write first equation. Okay, this is our second equation. From this we are finding the y value, that is equation number 3. Okay, and substitute this equation number 3 in equation number 1. Substitute equation number 3 in equation number 1. Okay, so what do you get? Our equation number 1 is x plus y is equal to 13. Okay, what is our y value? Here y is equal to 5 plus x. Okay, so x plus y is equal to 5 plus x is equal to 13. Okay, so if you add, what do you get? 2x plus 5 is equal to 13. Therefore 2x is equal to 13 minus 5. So 2x is equal to 13 minus 5, 8. Okay, then x is equal to 8 divided by 2. If you cancel, you will get 4. Therefore x is equal to 4. This x value you should apply in y. Okay, so what do you get? That is equation number 3 is y is equal to 5 plus x. Okay, so y is equal to 5 plus 4. So you will get y is equal to 9. Okay, what is our original number? Therefore the original number is equal to, what is that? 100x plus y, no? So therefore 100 into x value is 4. Okay, x value is 4 plus y value is 9. So therefore 400 plus 9, that is equal to 409. Okay, this is your answer. So your exercise 3.11 over. Okay, thank you students.